All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We'll just get started in a minute. We will be practicing. Okay. We will be practicing opinion related questions today. I'm just waiting for everyone to join in and then we'll start. Just give me 2 minutes. All right. So if you're in, just give me a hello in the comments box. If you're in class, you can just give me a hello. All right. Wonderful. So hi, Gandhi. And who else? Hi, Sahiti. Hello, Gandhi. Welcome. On YouTube, we have Nandini. Hi. Okay, so fast track members who have joined on Zoom, just give me a hello. I will open your mics if you want to, and everyone can practice. Hi, Amarjeet. I've provided a Zoom link on the app chat for fast track members alone. So if you want, you can even speak on these topics loudly, and I will open your mic and it will be telecasted. But in case you don't want to, in case you just want to do self practice, no problem. Okay, I will just ask the questions, do self practice with yourself. All right, that also works. Okay, all right. So some ground rules before we get going. Okay, and in case fast track members, in case you want to speak, just raise your hand. Yes, just use the raise hand option, and I will open your mic. Okay. Now, coming to opinionated questions. Okay, so what is an opinionated question? Let us discuss that. For example, in your speaking test, you can have basic questions around your life that would ask you, do you visit gardens? What are your hobbies? Do you wear jeans? Do you use sunglasses? Okay, so these are basic questions around your life. Okay, there's no opinion as such. If you use sunglasses, you will say yes. If you don't, you will say no. If you use it sometimes, you will say sometimes. Okay, and then you will build a small story around it. But in part 3, you will get to speak opinions. Okay, so a question might look like this. Does money always result in happiness? Okay, can excessive money also be a problem? Okay, so now you have to give your opinion now. Okay, so it's not really about your life, but what you think about others. Okay, what you think overall about the world, what you think about what's your perspective around different things happening around you. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask one question at a one question to a person, and then we'll move to the next one and so on. Okay. So we'll have two questions. Maybe that would be better. One would be too short. I will ask two questions. You can speak for roughly 30 to 45 seconds. If you're going beyond a point, I will interrupt, and then I'll ask you the next question, and then you can stop. The next person can speak. Okay. In case there aren't volunteers, if people are too shy to speak because this class is also being broadcasted on YouTube, then I will just ask the questions. I will set a timer and you can just speak wherever you are. And then if once you're done, I'll ask you the next question. Okay, just practice with yourself. Yes, clear on the instructions? All those watching on YouTube and those inside the Zoom class, Nandini, Saurabh, Gayatri, and then all those here, Amarjeet, Aviva, Avinash, Gagandeep. Hi, Urvi. Okay, hello, Pallavi, Manda, Sahiti. Very nice. Okay, so I will ask a couple of questions. If you want to speak, just raise your hand. Just take 10-15 seconds. If you want to speak, raise your hand inside. All those watching on Zoom, all the fast track members. Don't feel shy. Okay. Hi, Ajanta, Shivani. Okay. All right. I think everyone's a bit too shy to volunteer. Okay. Gagandeep, you want to speak? Very nice. Okay. So let me switch on Gagandeep's mic. Gagandeep and Gandhi, very good. Hi, Gagandeep. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you're audible. Okay, so this is going to be the theme. Okay, let's take social media. the question for you, the first question is, why do you think people get addicted to social media? The question is, why do you think people get addicted to social media? Try.
In my opinion, because technology has changed everything and make our life more convenient, and using social media, people can talk to different person using single site, or there are various site available. They can use any site, and they have it is very easy for everybody to use them and connect with different people or their family member, uh, whether they are in our own country or they are in different countries, so they can connect to them just in a moment. And apart from this, there are various benefit of social media. We can learn various things on YouTube, and also we can learn a skill in a month or in 2 month by watching a video and doing the same thing at home by
All right.
practicing.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Do you think there should be a fee to use social media?
I don't think so. Social media should be free, uh, because everybody wants to use technology, and if cost is very high, nobody can get the benefit of this thing. So it should be free, so people who live in a rural area or who don't have much money to spend on this, if it is free, so they can use easily. And this technology should be available in every part of the country, so people can get benefited from this technology
All
properly.
right. Very nice, Gagandeep. Some quick feedback for you. Speaking nicely, only thing is you're hesitating a little bit, especially when you have to elaborate too much. Okay, so after a point, you can stop. Say you have made your point, you have, explained that particular point, maybe given an example, then you can stop. Because if you go beyond a particular time, then you're hesitating a little. But otherwise, good job done. Nice words used, good vocab, small mistakes here and there. So for social media, you're saying use them, you have to use it. Otherwise, doing well. Okay, good job, Gagandeep.
Yes. Yes, sir, because I want to cover the full time. That's why I was elaborating the point too much.
Okay, but good job, good job. Still, it does not look too off or anything. Speaking nicely, only now you can, because you are kind of taking the basics, you can, kind of focus on speaking in a slightly relaxed way and pausing after sentences. Okay, so you can
Okay.
say if social media remains free, then a lot of people will be able to benefit from it. Okay, you can go
Okay.
in this speed, so it will sound very clear and crisp. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much,
great
sir.
job, great job, well done. Okay, so next we have Gandhi, and then we'll have Urvi.
Hello, sir.
Hi Gandhi, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
All good, all good. Okay, so ready? Ready, Gandhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So the question is, should children be allowed to access social media? The question is, should children be allowed to access social media?
Um, if you take social media, there are many apps or many sites comes under it. But if we say according to the age, children are allowed to go through some sites, not almost all the sites, but there are some sites which represent above 18 age, or some sites which can be mostly used for uh, children up to 16 years of age, so that they can feel easy to use them, and also they do not go through some bad sites.
Okay, all right. Okay, the next question is, should mobile phones be made free so that everyone can use social media?
Yes, sir. Mobile phones nowadays, social media is being used by most of the people. If we go through some rural areas also, these through the available of these mobile phones, some members are using the technology and growing their crops by using the technology which are being provided with the help of these mobile phones. If these mobile phones are not available for free, or if these are available for various prices, this does not help the people who are not affordable to buy those. And if these are not available, the people cannot use these technologies to do their works.
Okay. Okay.
If,
All right. Good job, Gandhi. Good. Nicely done. Some quick feedback for you as well. You're just getting stuck a little bit, so just be very confident of your ideas. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think whether this idea will be good or not. If you want to say that yes, it should be made free, just go ahead with that opinion. Okay, don't think too much. Say yes, it should be made free because technology has helped a lot of people, especially farmers. So I think social media will be helpful. Or you say no, it will not be useful. Okay, but confidently take a side. All right, don't think too much. That's all. So the moment you do that and you're confident, you will become more fluent. So the sentences will sound better. Everything will improve slowly.
okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Good going, Gandhi. All right. So next we have Urvi. Okay. Hi, Urvi.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
All right. Okay. So the theme is going to change for you. And the question is, how is public transport different from private transport? How is public transport different from private transport?
Well, I think public transport being available publicly, it should be more cheaper, and private transport gives you that comfort. Like you may have separate compartments, or individual seat, or you can pre-book it. So all these facilities are available when you choose private transport, whereas public transport will give you a trip in cheaper rates. Maybe the frequency of the vehicles will be good, like they'll be more available. So yeah, I guess this is the difference between them.
Okay, good. Should it be made mandatory to travel by public transport only?
Well, again, I would say it depends on people choosing the way to commute. As some people prefer their privacy, or I'll say their comfort, over looking at the issues like pollution, or increasing noise pollution and air pollution. So if one is considering safety of one is considering the environment safety, he will obviously choose to go by public transportation. And if one is choosing comfort over that, so he'll opt for an private transportation.
Very nice. Very nice. Nice and clear, Urvi. Good. Some quick
Thank you,
feedback
sir.
for you as well. Speaking very well. You have good command, good natural way of speaking. That is definitely your strength. Small grammar errors here and there, like so slightly advanced feedback because you're already doing well. So whenever you're having ER forms like cheaper, smaller, shorter, taller, you
Mhm.
should not put more beside it. Okay, because
Okay, okay.
more will be used for those words which does not have an ER form. Like A is more intelligent than B. Okay, because we don't have a
Mhm.
word like intelligent, right? But cheaper, you
Ah,
have such a word. So you will say, this pen is cheaper than this pencil, like that.
okay,
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 but
sir.
otherwise,
Thanks for your feedback.
no problem. Nicely done. All
Thank.
right. Okay, so let's have some students who did not get a chance. So we'll have Aviva, Purnima, and Amarjeet who did not speak yesterday, and then we will have Gopinath and Murtaza. Okay, so that'll be the lineup. Let's have Aviva. So I'm opening Aviva's mic. Hi, Aviva. Are you able to
Hi,
hear?
sir. Yeah, sir. I'm able to hear, sir.
Okay. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
All good. All good.
Fine, fine, sir.
Okay. So the question is, how can we improve awareness of road safety? Question is, how can we improve awareness of road safety?
From my point of view, being in a country like India, there are a lot of village people who are uneducated, and they are not aware of the road safety. So awareness programs can be conducted by a lot of college students, and some organizations can also should also come forward to promote the road safety, so people are well aware of the traffic rules, and they can drive in a safe manner.
Okay, very good. All right. Next question. Should we have more awareness programs regarding road safety in schools?
Well, yes, sir. We should have more awareness program in schools. Being a young child, some children are not being taught regarding the road safety in their from their parents. So they should be taught in only in their school. So they will have more awareness in while crossing the roads. They will have some. They will be well known about the basic rules, and it will be more helpful for them, sir.
Very good. Very good. Good job done. Okay,
Okay,
good. So some quick feedback for you as well
okay.
is that you're speaking nicely. Small errors here and there, like from my point of view will be in my point of view. Okay, good coherence device. While good job done.
Okay,
Only
sir.
when you're speaking, you're always going in an upward tone. Okay, you're going very fast and in an upward tone. So you should just slow down a little and treat each sentence as a separate answer. Okay, then what will happen is you will pause at the end. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay,
some children might not know the rules. They might not cross the road properly and can get hit by a moving vehicle.
okay,
Hence, I feel that schools should arrange more. Okay, like that. Go a little slow. It will sound very nice and clear. Okay,
okay. Thank
you
you
have
so
to go
much.
very slow, but still a little bit. That's all.
Oh,
Okay, but
okay.
good job done overall.
Thank you, sir.
Nice, Aviva.
Thank
Okay, so next we are going to have Amarjeet has not spoken. Let's have Amarjeet. Purnima, your hand is down. Yeah, okay, hand is up. All right. Okay, so Amarjeet, hi Amarjeet. Are you able to hear me?
Uh, Hello, sir. Yes.
Yeah, hi Amarjeet. How are you doing?
Fine, sir. How are you?
All good, all good. Okay, Amarjeet. So the question for you is slightly different. It's not around road safety, slightly different. Okay. The question is, should performing on stage by young children be encouraged in schools? Question is, should performing on stage by young children be encouraged in schools?
In my opinion, I think performing in school is must be encouraged by the people, because they are very young, and once they perform well, it will they will not hesitate in the age when they will grow up, and they will also get motivation motivation, so that and get rewarded and recognition, and with that they can perform a live performance in anywhere, maybe in the reality show, in they may come in the TV reality program, and that will build their future as well.
Very
uh,
good. All right. Next question is, should schools encourage participation in sports? Should schools encourage participation in sports?
I think yes. All the schools must encourage to participate in the sports, because sports is very important part of our life, because uh, if we will promote that sports, there are different kind of sports in our country. So maybe a child can build their career in that particular sport, and it will give them the fitness, and that will help them uh, to grown up, and and
Okay. All right. Good job. Good job, Amarjeet. Nicely done. You are speaking well. Only thing is you're hesitating a little bit and you have to paraphrase at the beginning. Okay. So if the question is, should schools encourage sports? Instead of starting by saying, yes, they should encourage, maybe you can play around and say, yes, I think sports is a very vital aspect of a person's life. So schools should definitely ensure that children play more sports. Okay, like that you can play around. You have good ideas. Only thing is you are getting stuck a little. Some R sounds
Right.
are coming in. So a
Right.
good
Right.
way to remove R sounds, Amarjeet, is just
Sure.
repeat the same answer. Now you've got these two questions. First time you will
Right.
hesitate, right? When you do the
Right.
same question twice, thrice, four times, you will suddenly feel that the fourth attempt is very good because you know the content now.
Right. Right. Right.
So the same cycle, if you do it for say 10 questions, you will no longer need four attempts. You will do it only in two attempts. And by the time you
Right.
practice 25 questions, you will start getting the fluency right in the first attempt itself. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just try
Thanks.
this
Thanks.
cycle out. Okay. Good
Thanks.
job
Thanks,
done,
sir. Thanks.
Amarjeet. Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah. Thanks.
nice.
Thanks.
All right. So next is Purnima. We am going to open Purnima's mic. Okay, I think I opened Sadhna's mic, but never mind. Let's have Sadhna, then we'll have Purnima. Hi, Sadhna. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Hi,
Am I
how are
on?
you doing?
I'm great, sir. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So the question is, let's take a different theme for you. All right. Let's take family. Okay. The
Okay.
question is family more important than friends? Question is family more important than friends?
Well, I think family and friend has their different role in one person's life. But as far as I understand, uh, family members are really important in one's human. For me, they are the one who always stand behind you, whether you are going through a tough time or you are facing any difficulties in your life. They always try to help you and think good for you and for your good well-being. They always stand and make you make a great decision in your life, and whether you are in a adulthood or in your childhood, they are the one who's supposed to make your future more in a particular direction.
Okay.
But
Good. All
okay.
right. Next question coming up. Next question is, why is it that in some families the relationship gets spoiled a little? Why is it that in some families the relationship gets spoiled?
Well, I think it is mainly because people are getting more self-centered, and it also because of their busy schedule. Nowadays, people are being more materialistic, and all they are trying to make their ends meet and working hard to shape their future. But they sometimes forget to realize that family is also important and they should connect with each other when it required, or in a few gathering they should do. It is mainly because they don't have time, and whatever time they have, they try to do something comfortable and good for their themselves.
All
Uh,
right, all right. I think I have to interrupt you here. Good going. Okay. Because what happens is in part three, around 30, 45 seconds, and then the examiner will interrupt you and go to the next question. Speaking very nicely, Sadhna, sometimes some lack of clarity here and there, especially at the beginning. But by the time you went to the second question, it got better. Okay. So the first one, say, you said something like in one's human. So that was not very
yeah,
clear. But then
yeah.
after that, you kind of corrected it one person's life. You can say a person's life. But apart from that,
Okay.
facing difficulty, self-centered, materialistic, make ends meet, shaping future, all very good collocation. So very well done. Nicely done.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, well done. All right. So whom do we have now? I want to make a note so that I don't miss. We'll have we'll have Purnima, then we have Gopinath, Murtuza, Ajanta, and Donna. Okay, so we'll have the five of you. Okay, so next is Purnima. I'm opening Purnima's mic.
Hi, sir.
Hi Purnima. How are you?
Yeah, good, sir. How are you?
All good, all good. Okay, so let's change the theme for you a little. It'll be around studies. Okay,
Okay.
so the question is, why are some courses more popular than others? Why are some courses more popular than others?
There are some courses where we have seen there are a lot of people are chasing behind because of the prospects they are giving to the individuals, and the people are attracted to these courses mainly because they can settle in life very easily, where rather than taking up the course which are not very popular, even the organizations are and encouraging these coaches to implement in their curriculum, because they can earn more if there more people are learning these courses. I think this is the main reason why people are behind the most popular courses.
Good, good. Okay. The next question is, should schools focus on developing practical skills?
Obviously, the schools must encourage the students to learn the things in a practical way rather than just going in a theoretical way. Because in the long run, the children should learn the many things, and if they learn entire studies theoretically, they'll have not have any practicality, and they face issues while they are working. So, if the child is taught from early childhood, then it will be easy for them to cope up in the long run. So, I think the schools, and not only the schools but also the parents must encourage the children to learn each and every thing they are studying in a practical way rather than just having a bookish knowledge.
Very nice, very nice. Excellent, Purnima. Great job done. Some quick feedback for you. Speaking very nicely. Using a lot of aspects that is required in the IELTS test. Firstly, paraphrasing. So you're starting differently from the question. Using good vocab, good sentence. Some sentence formation errors at the beginning. There are a lot of people are chasing. So you should say there are a lot of people who are chasing. Okay, but otherwise, settle in life, good coherence, ticking all the other boxes. Just you have to take care of some sentence formation related errors, and you can vary your tone a little bit. Okay, so you can go up, down a little, you can take a pause, make your speech sound better. Okay,
Yeah,
but otherwise,
thank you,
good
sir.
going, great going, Purnima.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So next in line is Gopinath. Let's open Gopinath's mic. Hi,
Yeah,
Gopinath.
hello. Hi, Abhishek.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
All good, all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue the theme of studies. All right.
Okay.
So the question is memorizing a bad way to learn? The question is memorizing a bad way to learn?
Okay. So this is a topic for memorizing the whatever subjects you are studying. Is it good or good to memorize or learn it by heart? So according to me, it is not always possible to learn everything by heart. So certain things which may be for the subjects especially we are not very much keen in attractive to that subject, then we have to mug up. So in that cases, I think memorizing is the only solution to at least get pass in that subject. So we cannot say that memorizing is a good or uh, bad for that subject.
Good. All right. Next question. Should basic education be made free? Should basic education be made free?
Yeah, actually, in many countries, many developed countries, we can see that education has been basic, especially the basic subjects. Basic education has been made free of cost. So that helps almost all the kids, even from the very poor families, can learn the basic of basic. They can enjoy the luxury of basic education. So actually, it is one of the best way to make people literate and it will be an added advantage for the development of the country. So
Very
I think
nice.
yes, yeah, I think yes, we have to make it mandatory for the basic studies.
Excellent. Excellent. Good job done. Good job done. Gopinath, some quick feedback.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that is, just give me a second. All right. So first is that while starting, just be very careful that you don't start in a formal way. You know, like this, I have got the topic of, because it's too formal
Okay,
and the speaking test is an informal test. Okay. So you have to keep it
okay,
conversational. All right, but good word, by heart, keen, attractive to that subject, minor grammar errors, attracted to that subject. Okay,
Yeah.
so if
Okay.
you're continuing with paraphrasing is very good. So should basic education be made free? You're not saying yes, it should be made free. Instead, you're playing around. You're saying in many developed countries. So that's very nice. Okay. Now, regarding hesitation, you are speaking well, but you're starting and stopping at times. So how should you
Okay.
get rid of this? Is you should try to get it right the first time itself. So you should tell yourself that I will say the sentence only once, but I will not come back to it again. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you say that memorization is cannot be termed as bad, because in some cases we don't have any other option. Okay. So think as you speak, but don't go back to the sentence and correct it. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
try that out, and I think this will become better. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good job
Thank
done,
you, Abhishek.
Gopinath.
Yeah. Thank you.
Pleasure. All right. So next we will have Murtaza.
Yeah, hi Abhishek.
Hi, Murtaza. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Nice. All right. So changing the theme for you a little, and the theme is around health. Okay. So the question is, why are youngsters not so careful about their health? Why are youngsters not so careful about their health?
Uh, to start with, juveniles who don't care about their body, I think it's because they are much focused on their working. In India, like most of the uh, people are youngsters, so today competition has increased. So people are mostly working, and they have been stuck up with the work environment. So this leads to the carelessness with the body. And also to add to this point, we are experiencing mental issues, health, anxieties issue, depression, and these things are not included. I mean, no one is talking about this stuff. But if we see, if we in recent times, like during the pandemic, people were in lockdown, and they have been uh, uh, staying at their homes most of the time. So it indirectly impacted to their mental health.
Okay. Moving on. The next question that's coming up is professional help necessary to keep fit? Is professional help necessary to keep fit?
Well, absolutely. I think uh, experts needs we need experts advice on our human body. I mean, definitely, it's a matter where like we need practical and useful information, which will help us to keep our body fit. For example, like there are many therapists and doctors with the right guidance, will be able to uh, keep fit. Uh, 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 in addition to this, we have gym instructors, right? So in the gym, like we need trainers to train our bodies. So like this, we also need professional uh, expertise to work on our
All
body or
right. All right. Good. Good. I'm sorry to interrupt. Good job done, Murtaza. Some quick feedback here. You're able to speak really well. You have good speaking skill, but you have to reduce the R sounds. Okay. So you have to be very decisive when you speak. You have to, frame the idea very clearly and just keep speaking. And the same feedback that was given to Amarjeet as well, that do the same question 3 or 4 times. So you will get it right maybe in the third or fourth attempt. Okay. And then as you go forward, when you do say 10 questions in the second attempt itself, you will see that you're becoming pretty fluent. By the time you reach the 20th question, it's become very, very easy for you. Okay. So this is the only thing actually, Murtaza, if you sort this out, then your speech will be really, really good, because you don't make a lot of grammar errors. You use good words. Okay. Just reduce the R sound. Just this one variable that has to be checked for you. Okay.
Sure, sir. I think it's I'm thinking, but during while speaking. So
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah. So have your idea simple and try it out. Okay. One idea, and then think about it that you're going to attack the one idea clearly. Okay.
sure, sir. Thank you for your feedback.
Perfect. Take care. Okay. So next is Ajanta, and then we'll have Donna. Hi, Ajanta.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are
Hi, how
you?
are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Okay. So let's have another different theme for you. Let's go back to friends, something that we did yesterday. All right.
Okay, sir.
So the question for you is, do people become friends with those who are similar to them? Question is, do people become friends with those who are similar to them?
Okay, sir. In my point of view, absolutely is absolutely is needed to having the same point of view and the same thinking way to have being friends. As our my best friend and me also means we are same mentality, having same mentality, and we are considering ourselves for as a best friend for almost 12 years, and it's really good to having a friend as we are thinking and they are thinking totally same way, so it's really good.
Okay, good. All right. Next question is it okay? All right. Is it advisable to make friends online? Question is it advisable to make friends online?
According to me, not really, because we if we don't know someone, we can't be friends. Means we can't totally rely on someone that we even know each other in a face-to-face basis. Or sometimes it could be good, but most of the time it can be so much dangerous for us to having friend online, and it could be harmful for as well to us. So it's no for me.
All right. Good job, Ajanta. Nicely done. Some quick feedback. Again, Ajanta, you are able to speak well. You have decent collection of words, but then clarity is a little missing. Okay, you're maybe getting nervous or you're starting and stopping.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm just saying means speaking for the first time, so I
Okay.
get nervous, and I have problem to framing sentences. It's
Hmm.
already, I guess.
Understood. Understood. So what you should do initially to start with, just use very simple, straightforward sentences. Is it advisable to make friends online? No, I don't think so. We never know what kind of a person we are meeting. That person could even be a criminal. Hence, I feel that it is not safe. Instead, we should just make friends when we meet people. Okay, like that. Simple, straightforward ideas first. Okay,
Okay,
once
sir.
you have got that confidence, then you can try to use idioms and go fancy structures and all that. But first, use very simple, straightforward ideas, straightforward sentences. Okay,
Okay,
that is the aim.
thank you.
Good job done, Ajanta. Nicely done. Okay, now the last speaker, Donna. And I think one more, I think, Arya, you have your hand up. I don't think we'll be able to do it today probably, but we'll have you tomorrow first. Okay, so Arya and Anu, both of you have your hand up. So when we go live tomorrow, both of you can go first. Okay, and Shailas as well. All right, the three of you then. Okay, so Arya, Anu, and Shelza will go live first. Okay, hi Donna, am I audible?
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good
Yeah,
afternoon. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
All good, all good. Okay. So the question is the topic, the theme is culture. Okay. Now the
Yeah.
question is it important to celebrate festivals? Question is it important to celebrate festivals?
I think culture plays a significant role in everyone's life, and it's really mandatory to celebrate festivals as per the individual taste, but it will vary from person to person. That means if means it's not equally important to celebrate all festivals, but we should celebrate our traditional ones in our own way.
Brilliant, brilliant, good. Okay. Next question coming up. Why do youngsters don't appreciate traditional values? Why don't youngsters appreciate traditional values? Slightly tough one.
Yeah, means as per my opinion, I think youngsters are going back of modern trends and lifestyles, and they are not really willing to stick to the traditional way of living, or they are not giving much value to the traditional aspects. They means they some are even fear, some even feels that they it's not up to the mark to stay in the traditional way of thinking. Some are believing that it will affect the social status in the society. It's I think so.
Very nice, brilliant, Donna. Great, great. Your first answer was amazing. Great words plays a significant role. Amazing paraphrase start. Traditional values, highly relevant vocab. Just because you're doing well, a slightly advanced point of feedback, and that is when something is important. Okay, just use the word important or significant. You will use the word mandatory when there is some legal obligation or there is a rule. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
you will say celebrating festivals is very important because we should not forget our values. But it's not a
Yes,
rule,
sir.
right? So you cannot say celebrating is mandatory. If it's mandatory, then it's a rule that everyone should celebrate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's otherwise very nice. In the second one, I wanted to give a slightly tougher question because you were doing very well. Some small grammar errors here and there that you can take care of. Going back off will be going behind, and some
Yes,
even fields you should say some even feel. Okay, S
yes,
will not come.
yes, sir.
Otherwise, wonderful job, Donna. Nice, good going.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Pleasure. All right. So, so all those who did not get an opportunity today, you can all go first tomorrow. Arya, Anush, Helza, Alekhya as well. You can all go tomorrow, and then based on others who show interest, we'll switch on the mic accordingly. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining in. That was a short session. Take care. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one. The next class will be at 3 p.m. It will be on vocabulary, and at 4 o'clock, I see some questions on the YouTube chat as well, where you're asking about courses. So we'll have a Q&A session with our university head. So you can ask all your questions about study visa and internship, all of these things. You can ask live. Okay, so everyone can join and you can make use of it. Okay, thank you everyone. No, so all those who are speaking are fast track members, so they are inside the Zoom call, and that's how you're seeing it on YouTube. So this is just a reply to those who are wondering how to get into the Zoom class. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining in. Take care. See you in the next section. Bye bye. Thanks for participating.